Hello, I'm Eric Hackley. We're at Greater Come As You Are Community Church waiting on the arrival of Reverend Al Sharpton. I'm hoping to get a one-on-one interview with him. That may not happen, but I'll go ahead and give it a real strong shot. Right now, people are coming into the church, and when we got here earlier, there was a real long line outside the church. So what I expect here is for it to be pretty well packed. Hopefully, a lot of Fort Wayne people are going to be here. So stay tuned for a very interesting, hopefully intellectually arousing speech from Reverend Al Sharpton.
Let's welcome our guest one more time. Mr. Benny, I want to present you with the gift first from the MLK Club.
Reverend Al, I believe you know what this is. We'd like to welcome you to the heartland of Indiana, and some of us, all of us, appreciate the things you do. You keep on doing what you do. And your last parting words is, we got you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Mr. Sharpton, I'm with the New Channel 15. I actually called into your radio show this afternoon here to talk to you briefly. But I wanted to ask you about NAN, National Action Network. What does that mean by creating? Whoa! Here. What does that mean by creating a new?
Well, we have chapters in 102 cities that deal with civil rights issues, urban violence, and economic issues in terms of finding jobs and creating businesses. And I've asked Reverend Lynch to work with the minister at a former chapter that would be tailored to the needs of this immediate community. And we talked about it tonight, and Reverend Toon, our national field director, will be in, and we will build a presence right here under his leadership that will deal with the crime problem and deal with the problems of jobs and economic development on this side of the community. With our ability to have access to those in Washington as well as the private sector, we think we can help him begin to solve some of these problems.
Yes, I'm Eric Hackley with Frost Illustrated. And, you know, a lot of people say that we're beyond the civil rights era. You know, why is it so important that we know our civil rights history, especially of the 1960s?
I think it's important because we're not beyond that. I think if you look at the last year alone, all of the civil rights issues that have occurred around policing, around the racial killing in Charleston, which was not police related. When you look at the disparity, blacks are still doubly employed to whites. The president talked about that the other night. So we're not out of it yet. We made a lot of progress, but we've got a long way to go. And civil rights is not a fashion that goes in and out of fashion. It's a need that has to be fulfilled, and until it's fulfilled, you will always have people like us do what we do. And if you read the criticisms of us, they are exactly the criticism they gave to people in the 60s. Outside agitators, troublemakers, divisive, same adjectives. And I think that you just must be more committed than those that are against you are committed to.
Okay, two more questions. He had to leave real quick.
Reverend Sharpton, I'm with the News Sentinel here in Fort Wayne. You've been doing this for many, many years, and I was wondering, how is it that you are able to keep doing what you do for as long as you have and not giving up hope?
Because I believe in what I'm doing. I believe this was my calling. I was born to do it. You know, people said when President Obama was elected and started having me come to the White House, and he's done National Action Network conventions several times. Well, now that he's got White House access, he's not going to do that anymore. I'm still doing it. They said when I got my show on MSNBC, he won't march no more. I did the marches in Ferguson and in Staten Island, and spoke at two of the funerals in Charleston. I don't do what I'm doing to get somewhere. I'm already national. I'll be on Empire Wednesday night. But I'm here in Fort Wayne tonight because I believe in what I'm doing. I'm not doing it to get somewhere. I'm doing it because I'm where I belong.
Okay, one more question. You know, a lot of people said that we don't need Al Sharpton to come to Fort Wayne because he's an agitator, and he might agitate, here in Fort Wayne. And then I asked them, agitate how? And I never get answers back.
Well, one, You saw we agitated people to have a great worship service tonight. We agitated people to know that if they start down, that God can lift them up. And one of the things, I just want people to, in the media, because I do media too now, to just look at the people that criticize and how many people they got, and look at the people that came out tonight. And you ask yourself, who has the standing in Fort Wayne? I mean, you get people that claim to be speaking for people you never see. I think that what Reverend Lynch had here tonight with that crowd explained there are a lot of people that felt I should have been in Fort Wayne and came out to see me. Now, of course, we were half full until he called my radio station and blew it up. He got the rest of the crowd here. Thank y'all.
God bless you.
Thank you so much.